Hello everybody, that's me. I've got that uranium fever. And it's got to go down. Uranium fever. God, hello. Hi everybody, I don't know why. Maybe the tiredness is my body telling me don't do this. Don't play Fallout 3 Reddit, please. I don't know. I feel like I enjoy it more non-stream, mainly because I always feel that obsession to do something entertaining, and something about Fallout 3 doesn't seem like it's very fun to watch. But, buttons. I don't know. To be fair, it's not like, not like you get any feedback on it, so I get feedback on most things I do. I'd like some feedback. So if you're out there and you want to get feedback, let me know. True. Good, bad, you tell me to go fuck myself, I don't know. Truly, just give me some kind of direction, Other than edit down the videos. It's not going to happen. There's no point. I can guarantee you that the views that I do get are either a majority of the way through or 3 whole seconds. If it weren't that, right, if it weren't that it were just, if it were just those 3 seconds, because, I can see, right, you guys can't see the view duration. I can. And no matter what video it is, the view duration is either, it's basically, it's really just, fucking, 3 seconds to an hour, right? And usually it's one of those 2 extremes, not, not in between. So, well, I appreciate the thought. It's too much effort for would essentially amount to me. I don't have the time, especially now. I don't have the time. I have a real job. I got a real job, unlike you nerds. No, it would in theory take up most of my day, and I feel kind of scummy streaming every day, then uploading it in 3. First off, and I'm sure I've said it a million times, I don't know why I'm doing this now. I guess it's just what I, what I can talk about, because it's what I have in my mind. I have, I watch, between the job, right? Between the job and whenever I'm playing, streaming, I do actually manage to watch, very long streams, right? I usually don't watch them live, and I did actually watch a live stream today. My D&D live stream, I had Sunday off, so I'm like, fuck it. I'll happily watch the live stream I like watching, because, fuck it. You get it? You feel me? Dog. Point is, though, I happily sit down. Ow. I happily sit down and watch, live streams all the time. So, I don't particularly think it's about, I haven't attracted the right viewer base yet, really, I think is the issue. But, yeah, not seeing people who watch videos bad. Watch it at your own pace, if you can't, you can't sit down and watch a 3-hour long video, that's fine. Watch it at your own speed, come back to it, continue watching it, whatever. Right? I don't care. The thing is, I don't think I'm not really in it for the money, because if I were, I'd be doing all that extra shit. But it doesn't mean I don't want views. To be fair, I would like to make money, yes. But at the end of the same rate, I'm not in it for the money. You understand? You feeling me, dog? It'd be nice to make money off of it, but I am. You're right. The Geiger counter in my hand, I'm going to this government land. Uranium fever has gone and got me down. Ow! but you know, shit. So we need some Benny Hill music here. If I didn't have enough copyright issues to deal with for playing Fallout. Oop. Place observer in the spawning pod in the... What do you fucking mean in the spawning pod? Hello, sir. Have a nice day. Hey, fuckboy. Ow. Ow. So I got for calling a crowd a fuckboy. Let me out, let me out, let me out. Let me out, let me out, let me out. This place full of crabs, full of crabs, full of crabs. Giant crab men, got a crab men, got a crab men. Crab men, they haven't built their own society because they're not smart enough to build that society. I'm not smart enough to build society. Crabmen aren't smart enough to build society, and you heard it here first. If you want to know if I'm racist towards crabmen, the answer is of course yes, because why the fuck they're crabmen? Crabmen, they can't stop me because I'm man. Not crabman, not man. That's how you do it, kids. This is all right. What the fuck is that? I gotta go all the way down to Rivet City. Huh. There's a guy over there. What do I got in my bag? Sure. You know, sometimes I chug soda. I don't feel like it heals me. Oh, sir.
Can I interest you in an extremely rare refreshment?
Is it a Sunset Sarsaparilla?
It's called a Nuka-Cola Quantum. It's much better than your average Nuka-Cola. It even glows in the dark.
To be fair, I'd,
For only 100 caps, you'll be the first to find out. I was on my way to Girdershire to sell it to the lady there, but you could save me the trip.
no thanks.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, 100 caps for a Nuka-Cola Quantum? Yeah, fuck off. Sir, I, as a reasonable man named Dave, and that is my one and only defining feature. Apparently endangers of crabs. It'd piss off a lot of crabs around here. You know, spouting anti-crab propaganda. Jesus Louise has a lot of roaches. This is just like my garage! Ha 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 ha! Roaches are a real problem in Florida. It's over here. Fuck you! This is essentially what it's like being in Washington. I've been to Washington, D.C. It's more or less what it's like. I haven't really visited the Arlington Cemetery while I was there. And, we managed to make it to the, I have one of those, this is a very interesting fact about me. I have one of those stamp books So when you go to national parks and stuff, they got stamps you can collect. Not like stamps like for mailing. What'd you say here? You're not a crab. Ow! Just a reason. I might have made a bad choice here. I mean, to be fair, there are 3 people firing at one. I was about to start, like, why are they so much more effective, but... So, you know, apparently I'm a bad shot. Gimme. You guys got any, No. So I should just rest more, really. What was I looking for? What was I doing here? Use that here. You got some empty new cola bottles. I guess you could use some water. I'm trying to think, like, what, you know. Obviously, it's not overly uncommon to have like empty water bottles around, or like empty bottles. You know, because in the modern day and age, you can reuse these things, and I guess, you know, technically you could also reuse them in this scenario as well. I just, you know, I feel like in a post-apocalyptic scenario, you're not reusing stuff as much as you were using, like, you know, or maybe you're reusing stuff more, you know. I feel like the Raiders probably wouldn't, you know. Could have just done that the first time. Nice Christmas tree. Where'd they get the lights? How are they lit? I was gonna say something I was gonna regret. It was gonna be the F word. Fam. That's like a, you know, like I said, I can't help myself, but I hate saying stuff ironically. Because once you say it ironically, you never fucking stop. That's your life now. You know? And that's just not good. I mean, effectively, I like how they've set up this weird little base here. Right, there's only 3 of them. They have 2 bunk beds, which, you know, reasonable. You know? If you're going to find bunk beds, you know, you got bunk beds to use. Just use bunk beds. But, weird little table set up, like the weird coffee, you know, the breakfast bar. Like, it looked like a little, like, Starbucks with a set of bunk beds in it. That's how you run and hover over them, so. Hello, sir.
Hello. Yeah? I have a few things. May as well sell them to you as cart them off.
No, there's nothing else in there. I was trying to...
Thanks. Bye.
Are ghosts really people anymore? I mean, Dave, of course, thinks they are, but, like... Wouldn't, you know, that much radiation irreparably damage your DNA? I wonder just how much damage to your DNA would have to be that you'd no longer be... Like, what's the, Ow! Ow! Fucker! Ow! Stop! Of course, he can fucking thread the needle and hit me, but me, I'm just sitting here firing shots into the side of a fucking wall. Where the fuck do these Supermutants find all these goddamn assault rifles? Sorry, assault rifles. Missile launchers. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Oh, I don't care anymore. Yeah. Jackasses. Can I sleep in your bed?
No, you can't use my bed for an hour. That would be rude. I know my house is a shack under a bridge surrounded by super mutants, but you know, that's my bed, and you'd be stealing technically if you tried to sleep in it.
Fuck off. Can I give you like 20 bucks? I'll give you like a couple caps and let me sleep in your bed for like an hour. That's all I had to do.
That's communism.
You know what? Good enough. Reasonable. I hate communism. That's why the world's like this. Decided what I'm talking about the game in real life. I mean, fucking fragga ragga. Skyrim rules. There's nothing over there. How do I even get over there? How does one get to Rivet City? I'm off to Rivet City. I'm off to the place that makes babies cry. Ma'am, do you have directions for me? I'd like to go to Rivet City, but I don't know how to get there. Is it like an underground thing? Is the bridge still after me? Cool. There's a fucking are they called Centaur? Yeah. I don't even see centaurs anymore in modern Fallout. I mean, it's just the right amount of body horror, isn't it? He's got some bullets for me. Thank you, sir. Just constantly hit the F5 button. I mean, it doesn't lag the aim at all, so, you know, whatever. What's the harm, he says, hitting F5 after dying. You put that grenade away, young man. Oh, fuck off. I feel like I definitely hit him there. Imagine fighting a person with a minigun. I guess imagine being involved in like a world war, I guess? I don't know. I feel like they don't use... Well, I know they use like... Well, TM, no. I assume they use like, I don't want to use the word grounded, like stationary weaponry. Right, like, you know, turrets. But are miniguns still a thing? Or is that like a Geneva thing? I don't know. War cry alert. What if I explained to super mutants that there was a god called Geneva, and if you broke these rules, it would come down and be angry at you and kill you? And it was like, super strong and stuff. God. And his body's been freed over there. So, as a quick question, because I thought I would use the item, a minigun uses 5mm. 5mm is not used by anything else? Question mark. Apparently, it's not used by anything else. Just the minigun. Does each gun have its own fucking unique type of ammo or something? I mean, not that I'm complaining. It means I can actually use the weapon. I just would have liked to loot his body, but, you know, considering he decided to ascend to a higher plane, I will digress on that matter. I probably should just eat that sort of food, huh? I don't want to walk all the way back and go get the Betty gun. $50 bullets he had. And the question was, is it technically 50 bullets left? Or, you know, and we all know the answer. He's got infinite ammo. And he'll could continue to fire that machine gun at me for an infinite amount of time. Just be nice if they ran out of ammo sometimes, you know what I mean? You know, when you're being pinned down by a fucking minigun, I'd prefer he just puts it away and fucking runs at me. Pirate Pete's Boat and Bait. Rental Worms, Ice Cream, Talking Parent. I'm not seeing no Pete. So I have the option here of using a using the old. I'll take some rads. Using a mentat, get that, but let's just go. It's probably somebody, Pirate Pete. He might be out there. He might be waiting. He might be on lunch, or well, I guess dinner break. Maybe he went home. Maybe Pirate Pete likes to keep his home and business life separate. You know, and Pirate Pete is entitled to that separation of house and state, for lack of any better term. Not able to say. Watching out for mines after that when I walked onto another bridge. But, you know. Yeah, let's not rob Pirate Pete. If we find Pirate Pete dead, then it's different rules. I got super mutants because they keep missing. Something tells me that I shouldn't go into that building. Because it will just be more super mutants. And super mutants in tight quarters are probably not all that fun. You know? Something about walking into a corridor with a super mutant doesn't strike me as a fun time. I know what you're thinking, Brandon. How could you not find super mutants in tight spaces fun? You know? And so my response to that is, what did the place was? Is it a Washington Monument? That doesn't make any sense, right? Jefferson Memorial. Sir, it's very rude for you just to run up silently and smack me with a board. At least announce that you're here, so I know that you're coming. Sir? So it'd be nice if you could inform me that I'm about to walk into something. What's wrong with the Jefferson Memorial? I must have ammo for this thing. Oh boy, oh boy. Picking rounds of equipment doesn't exactly. What do you got for me, Robco? Telephone. 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 Mama. Bum 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 bum. Ba da 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 da. Problem is, right? You can never tell when it's gonna give you the reset. And if you try to guess before you get the reset, then you just you know what's gonna do, right? It does it to me every time. It just removes all the ones you've guessed, and that's just a dick move. Fallout, just a dick move. I think we got everything. Okay, we got resources, occasions, mountains, mutations, telephones, travelers, dangerous, survivor, precision, lockpicks, magicians. Well, everything ends with a fucking S. So it'd actually be quicker to figure out if it didn't end with an S. Same rate. Can't be mutations. Can't be Okay, let's work our way down, right? Can't be magicians. Could be lockpicks. Can't be positions. Could not be survivors. Cannot be dangerous. Okay. Now here's the thing, right? These have all had 2 out of 9 correct. And it all had O in the second. But that could have just been... God damn it. And there's no retip, I don't think. We have a gun. Oh, shit, dude. I thought he had babied out. I wonder if the perk I picked up is going to affect future searches or if it affects current searches. Like, is loot generated at beginning entry of a location, or is it like, you know, when I search? Is it common for centaurs to live with humans? I mean, I know they're both results of horrible mutation. Same rate. I get the ever so slight feeling that a centaur isn't exactly the best roommate for anybody. Oh my god. His head wiggles too much. He's fucking, he just wobbles his head like a motherfucker. Oh jeez. Like that bait I did on him. That masturbation. Masturbating. Gotta talk about that. A on Twitch, B, because it's November, right? Everybody's not beating off this month. Apparently Twitch doesn't even allow the word cum. C-O-M-E. Because, you know, somebody might try to use it as a substitute for cum. I'll let you spell that one. See if you can spell cum. Hey. Melee combat is outdated, dude. Even in this day and age. It's ironic, right? This melee combat is, you know, a legitimate form of battle. Rotunda? Rotunda? I barely know her. It's a bad joke, bad joke. Why are there no? Why there aren't? Why? Just 1 second. Why aren't there more duck remixes? Right? I've heard dog remixes. I've probably heard cat remixes. That was a mistake to pick up. Is that? Oh, that's a net full of gore. Ooh! Jeez Louise. I also knowingly backed myself into a corner here. Wow. Highly ineffective for what it, you know, what it does. All things considered, you feel like a, you know, a minigun might be a bit more of a high damage output weapon. A little less of a finesse weapon there, but you know. What are you gonna do? I guess, right, you know, obviously, games usually display miniguns as one of those, like, you know, lower damage, higher rate of fire weapons, you know, but that's just for balancing reasons, right? And I guess, you know, while you could say, like, things like the Geneva Conventions would be, like, balancing for, you know, real-life war. There's no balancing real life, you know what I mean?
My beloved wife is gone.
The whole point is to make better weapons.
My son, small, helpless. As much as this place means to me, as much as it meant to Catherine, this is no place for me, especially an infant without his mother.
Wait a second, that's Dad's name. That's Dad.
It's time to go. The project was in trouble before, both internal and external. Progress has come to a halt, both because our recalculations have gotten us nowhere, and because the mutant attacks occur several times a day. I regret that it has come to this. I know that if I leave, our work may come to an end. Addison has never been on the best of terms with the people. Aside from Scribe Rothschild, which tolerate none of them. If she's the one dealing with them, who knows what about her? It breaks my heart to go, but I must be clean to my child.
So apparently this is when I was born. And oh, I was trying to lift up the whole page and just go woof. Was not as effective as that would be. To be fair, I was thinking, does he know I'm there? You know. I like how I feel like the, you know, all of the extra little fidgeting, all of the extra little fidgeting with the gun is more or less a joke. I don't know if it's like oh wow, the whole thing's the hot plate. I figured there was a cup on a hot plate like in other games, but nope. Oh, the hot plate just includes a giant fucking cup on it. Sir! Where did that grenade even go? Did you even throw it? It's funny how that's not even an indication for yes or no. I think I should leave this area. I A, don't know if stuff's gonna respawn. And B, feel like I have to come back here. This is his dad's room.
That batch of tests was inconclusive, but Madison and I are convinced that the problem was secondary filtration. We're going to recalibrate the equipment and try again tomorrow, so that... James, please. I'm trying to work. I've got the time. So that's the next step. Assuming we get the results we need, we'll move on to... James! Stop! I need to finish these notes. We'll move on to diagnosing the issues with the radiation radiation dampener. That should... Ow! James! Now? I really shouldn't.
Too bad Aaron's fuck. Ugh, God.
It's been close to 20 years since my last entry, so I left all this behind to make a life for myself. We've spent that time in Vault 101, tucked away from the rest of the world. It wasn't perfect, but it was safe. That's all I could hope for. Now, my son is a grown man. So, intelligent, confident. Just like his old man. As hard as it was to vet it, he doesn't need his daddy.
Mm-hmm.
So, here I am, back.
I wouldn't call Dave intelligent, but you know. Why aren't this in order?
Just beginning. This is day 2 of the attempt at this right this project. I've got one of the portable fusion generators up and running, but it's just enough to power the emergency lighting on a couple of other systems. So for now, I need help powering the main thing. I have to visit Madison over in the city. I spoke with Dr. Lee, Madison, over in the city. It went about as well as I expected. That is to say, she thinks I'm completely mad. What can I blame her? She's got her own life, team, so affected inside of the progress. Here I go again, having public faith in false promises. But the reality is, I need Madison, whatever scientific team she may assemble. I can't do this myself. Project Purity is bigger than me, always was. Without Catherine, but I cannot let this die. Not again. Not like this.
So, my dad's working on something called Project Purity. I think actually the one thing I know about this game is that there's a gag question mark, and it's meant to purify radiation. It's basically like, you know, a super cleaner. But you really should have locked this fucking place up before you left, Dad. So it wasn't full of super mutants. I wonder, right, so obviously, right, there are still sources of radiation in this world, whether it's mini nukes, regular nukes, probably old reactors that are whatever properly decommissioned or still running. I mean, I think I talked about it once, but I watched a show once called V100. I don't know if it's still on Netflix. I'm going to go ahead and say I don't recommend watching it, and if you do watch it, when you get to a point of over 2 people fighting over a valley and the fighting ends, just stop there. With whatever, you know, I'm not going to say what happens when the fighting ends, but, you know, the fighting stops, right? Does that mean that one side won, one side lost? Does it mean they came to an agreement? Does it mean that both sides lost? Who knows? You know, I'm not telling you. But if you do watch it, just stop there. Assume that everybody who was left alive or possibly, dead, receives their happy ending and they work together to rebuild the world. What the fuck is that? Oh.
Now try and hide from this.
Oh. No. Sir. Nice. One thing I definitely like about uploading these videos to YouTube. Right, so obviously the first episode got copyright struck because of the intro song and whatever. Like I said, I'm not making a lot of money off this stuff. But recently YouTube, I guess, updated their system or something. And, there is now a, like, a trying to think of the word for it. A copyright detecting machine, right? So it tries to detect if you have a copyright in somebody else's video, which just is fucking garbage, really, because it's telling me, like, oh.
Terraforming module. People, it's time to go. Project was in trouble before. To be honest, the gang sounded like fantasy. For some ruins.
Oh, it's different. Okay.
It was nothing short of a miracle. Terraforming module, capable of producing life from complete lifelessness. Not only was this thing it was actually distributed to several worlds to be used after building. Vault 101 was, sadly, not the best. I did some digging and discovered Braun's name on the reservation list for a Vault 112. No slouch, but this man actually succeed. I fail. Does his corporate knowledge remain? As a thought, journals, tapes, computer records, maybe even experiments. If I could gain access to just a fraction of those students, Project Purity would become reality. Even in Vault 101, work on Project Purity never really started. Soon after we arrived, the nightly routine included sneaking into restricted areas, searching for, I don't know, whatever I could find. It was a Voltec facility after all. The place was built with some of the most advanced technology this period of development. Those excursions never turned up anything particularly useful. So, one night, after what was got, I broke into the overseer's office. It was easy enough to hack his console and gain access to restricted files. Most of it was garbage. What I had done in the spiral was just plain bullshit. There was one thing, one name that stood out amongst my talents. Dr. Stanislaus Braun. I knew of Braun's work for years. He was a celebrity in his day, Voltec's sorcerer's scientist. His peers all was technological wizardry. But it was in Vault 101 that I found overseer's office. I first learned of Braun's involvement in Voltec's sociable preservation program and his work on something called GEC, the Garden of Creation. I'm off to Vault 112 to search for anything that might help me in this field. All I know is that it's west of some place called Evergreen Mills, and it's well hidden in some sort of garage. But I'll find it.
West of Evergreen Hills,
So close.
hidden in a garage.
This project contains eternity almost theirs. Let's see. Let's see this place.
Okay, well, let's just put me on the right. I just half expected to hear just the grenades drop and explode. So where am I going now? Jeez, this is the opposite direction. This is a question. Could I make it to Rivet City from here? Or would it involve me jumping in so much ocean water that I just end up dying? Because if I can make it to Rivet City, I'd like it on the map, you know? I get the feeling that a place called Rivet City probably is going to be at least semi-important. What do you got on your buddy? 7 whole bullets? That's one more than normal. It's Dave's big day, boys. We got 7 bullets. Oh boy. Did I really miss that first shot? Do a quick spin to make sure there's nobody coming at us. Still made it out with a net positive, I think. Should be just on the road here. I think it's funny that super mutants are also people, technically, right? But they're a different race, right? Because they're super mutants now. Because their DNA has been affected enough that they're no longer human. But ghouls, no, ghouls are human, right? I mean, you know, to be fair, I have no issue with ghouls. Some of my best friends are ghouls. Seriously, though,
Keep it on the level, and everything will be fine.
super mutants are now different because the FEV virus changed their DNA to such a point that they became these giant green monstrosities. But, would that not be something
Welcome to Rivet City. Please wait while the bridge extends.
on the same level of, like, you know...
Please. Please help. I've been drinking this irradiated shit. I can't... Please.
Sir, if I find some water, sir, it's all yours. So is this a grounded aircraft carrier? Pretty cool.
Hold it right there. State your business in Rivet City. And who might your father be? If he lives on this boat, I know him. Yeah? And I'm a fairy princess. You keep up this smart-ass attitude, and you're gonna wind up floating face down in the river. All right. You can go on in. If I hear about any trouble, you're gonna wind up in the river. You get me?
Sir, that river is irradiated, and I will die if I land in the river. Have a nice day. Oh! I think I didn't get in fucking trouble for that one. Rivet City Clinic. The Muddy Rudders Science Lab Captain. I like how they've managed to fucking get this nice ass text on here. Can I get one of these jets to take off? You know, just fly this jet over to Vault 112. Yeah, 112 I think it was. To be fair, this is a pretty cool place to live. It'd be cool if it fucking moved. Not a gutsy?
Sir, yes, sir. Private Jones reporting. Sir, this slag heap is guarding the armory, sir.
Just in case. I just want the experience, really. And it's not showing as red, so in theory there should be an issue with me touching it, but you know. Anyways, today you look at things the wrong way, and you know. Everybody's a fucking critic. Suddenly you're watered everywhere. And you've murdered 3 icons. I wonder, I mean, I highly doubt that has anything to do with, you know. Anything to do with the Great Khans, but, you know. It's just funny to see little coincidences like that. 2 more reports of Mirelurk was from the Bravo section. There's a damn thing to be done about it. As soon as we clean out one of the nests that moves in, just wish everyone would stop bitching about it. Railing on the flight deck is still broken. Problem has been referred to the council. Brock got in a fight with his sister. With that sister character. If she happens again, I'm going to have the kick sister off the boat. Is it really a ship anymore? I mean, when's the last time this hunk of metal was moved?
Is there a problem? I suppose. It doesn't work like that. I'm in charge of security. Dr. Lee runs most of everything else. Bannon kinda represents the merchants. He also owns Potomac Attire. She's one of the members of the council. Runs the science lab here. Don't bother her unless it's important. Her lab is in the stern end of the ship.
I probably thought you said we're going to talk to.
We're the safest, most secure city in the wasteland. Nothing can get in here without our say-so.
What about, like, if somebody had, like, a grappling hook?
Carry on, man.
Another glorious day in this man's army.
Right, like, you know, in theory, great fucking, you know, great plan. To be fair, it's, no matter how you spin it, it's a very well-defended location. You know? It's hard to assault. Just all around a good place to go. Doesn't be a high choice on my list, you know what I mean? But, it's not unassailable. I always take time to search the empty ones. You never know if the game's lying to you. Haha. That's not true. I'm just dumb. I'm just dumb. I've hit the Q button. Apparently it's auto run. your room is
Who are you? Got any psycho? I could really... I run the chem shop, but I'm broke and can't buy chems. That's what Cindy says too, but I got the itch. I need it bad. Yeah, me too.
I think I can get out of the room.
Good to see you.
Dude, you have Psycho and Jet all over your bed.
I'm Cindy. I mean, Cindy Cantelli. I have a quick fix. I mean, I run a quick fix. Anyway, you were saying? Yeah, Polly and I. Our shop is in the market. Boy, that sounded dumb. Where else would our shop be? Anyway, thanks. For being nice, that is. He's hopeless. I have to keep him away from the shop, or he'll rob us blind. One of these days, he's going to end up dead. Yeah, see ya.
These two aren't very interesting. Why is there a motorcycle in here? I feel like it's a hassle to get knobs like that into this place. Ooh, this sounds like it's relevant to me.
What's at stake? You won't tell me what's at stake. Vagaries and secrecy. Our robots are robots, Zimmer, no matter how shiny the paint job.
Ignorance and facetiousness. That's all you people are good for. Shiny paint job indeed. You can't even imagine the Commonwealth's accomplishments.
You know, if you're so smart, maybe you could help us. But no, that never even crossed your mind. Go peddle your selfishness somewhere else.
I'm gonna talk to Dr. Lee while she's busy.
Look, this is a restricted area. I'm tired of telling you people. It's you. My heavens, you look so much like him. You're James's son, aren't you? What are you doing?
Yes, my father is James Cameron.
I don't know. He said he was going back to the lab. Haven't you seen him? He's out of his mind. I told him over and over that there was no use trying to revive the project now. It's just too late. I'm sorry, but I haven't seen him since our recent disagreement. If he's intent on tracking down Dr. Braun, he's probably gone off to that vault. Project Purity, we called it. What do you want to know? You happened. It wasn't just you. We had more problems than we could handle already, but your birth is what finally pushed it over the edge. Your father decided that you were more important than everything we'd been working for, and he left. He left all of us. Once he was gone, the Brotherhood decided we weren't worth their time anymore. Without their protection, we had to abandon the Purifier. Okay. Rivet City is one of the few bastions of civilization left in the land. We're working to rebuild our society, to make the world livable again. I suppose so. I worked with them for several years until your mother died, and your father decided it was time to leave. What else do you want to know? Yes, your mother was... well, she was a good woman. A very dedicated scientist. Your father loved her very much. It was a shame that she died. She had been excited to meet you. Complications from childbirth. None of us were expecting it. We weren't as prepared as we could have been. You have to understand, We were struggling with scavenged, derelict equipment. We did everything we could. Yes. Well, I'm sorry it wasn't enough. Good luck.
I'll be here when she's ready to abandon her chemistry set and talk real science. You there. What are you, some kind of lab assistant? No, you look a bit more weathered. Are you by any chance for hire? To the point. I like that. Well, as it turns out, I've misplaced some very
Look at this guy's fucking face. He's like a goddamn leather wallet.
How do I put this in a way you understand? All you know of robots are those buckets of bolts, those Mr. Handshakers and whatnot.
Mr. Handy?
Well, that's not all a robot can be.
Ah.
You see, in the
Synths.
we make artificial persons, synthetic humanoids, programmed to think and feel and do whatever we need. And occasionally, they get confused and wander off. Isn't it quite clear? You are to locate my android. He must have done something drastic, like facial surgery and a mind wipe, or else I would have found him by now. It will be no easy task. He may not even realize he's an android. Don't upset him by talking with him. Just come get me immediately. I'll handle it. Of course. I have at my disposal advanced technology from the Commonwealth. I'd be willing to share some of it with you. Just think. You'll be the envy of all.
No, when you say the Commonwealth, do you mean like Boston?
Excellent. Locate my android.
Is this like a Fallout 4 thing?
Here, listen to this message he sent me. He's mocking me. I swear, I'll make him pay for that. Like I said, I suspect he's had facial reconstruction and possibly even a mind wipe. Search the offices of doctors or techies for android information. If he's come into contact with these people, there may be records. Start with Dr. Preston. He lives on this leaky boat. See if he knows anything. He's a doctor, after all. Now, if you'll excuse...
So, if you had a...
Maybe he didn't exactly wander off. Maybe he fled. Escaped captivity, as it were, if he began to misinterpret his situation. It's possible my android sought to forget his previous life. Wipe away all memory, all guilt. Trick himself into believing he really is human. So no, he may not be just an ordinary robot, but he's certainly not human, no matter how badly he wishes it so. I made him. I want him. End of story.
Okie dokie, buddy. Jeez.
The Commonwealth itself is nothing but a war-ravaged quagmire of violence and despair. Inside the sealed environment of the Institute, however. But the Institute's affairs are none of your concern.
So this is in relation to Fallout 4. This is just like, you know, pre-lore for it, I guess.
What we've accomplished.
Okie dokie, mister. Sounds like kind of mean.
Of course you do.
Good to see you. Hey there. Look, some of us are trying to get work done here. There's been enough disruptions recently. Anybody coming through here would have to talk to Dr. Lee. Why don't you go bother her about it?
Because you specifically are here to stop people.
The Weatherly Hotel is a good choice. It's on the upper deck.
Is a man not entitled to all the potatoes he can eat? No, says the man in River City. It belongs to the scientists. Ah! You need to patch up those fucking holes. If it's morning, why are you going to... Oh, you're not going to bed. I like how it's illegal looking at the desk even though it's empty. It's empty. What am I fucking looking for? You know what I mean? What are you crying about? Why are you crying all about over here? What are you doing? Jump on the plane, jump on the plane.
Stay away from me. What do you want? Are you one of them?
One of who?
I suppose it doesn't matter if I tell you. I used to be a slave. I saw a slaver on this ship. His name is Sister.
His name is Sister?
After me. No, please don't tell Sister. I think he's a slaver. I don't want to be taken by him. Thank you. I'll go to Flak and Shrapnel's just before closing. I don't have anything to give you, but I think I can trust you with a secret. If you ever go up north, there is a secret slave hideout called Temple of the Union. You might find them useful.
Sure. You know, what does it mean to find a secret slave hideout useful? You found those 25 caps. I don't know how you buy a whole gun with 25 caps, but you know. It feels like a bit cheap. I was trying to help her buy a gun.
I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any?
No, sir. I was talking to a Dr.
You're
Preston.
in the Revit City Clinic. I'm Dr. Preston. Sure can.
100 caps.
Sure, I could patch you up. Don't get in. Now, if you've got...
Look, you know.
That old story? Well, I haven't heard talk of that in quite some time. It was all just a rumor, a hoax. Someone's idea of a practical joke. Story was there was an android escaped from the Commonwealth up north, from someplace called the Institute. There was a holotape that got circulated. I think I've got a copy of it. Yeah, here it is. Give it a listen. That's a man's voice. Hoax for sure. Take care of yourself.
If you're listening to this recording, it is because you're believed to be trustworthy. I hope that is the case, because this recording puts us both in danger. I'm escaping from the Commonwealth. I'm an android, a synthetic man, a slave. The men hunting me are ruthless and will stop at nothing to retrieve their property. I need to find a doctor in the wasteland to perform facial reconstruction. I also need someone who knows a great deal about computers. I need to have my memories erased and my face altered to look like someone else. Zimmer, by the time you get this message, I'll already be gone. I'm escaping the Commonwealth. I want to live my own life on my own terms, as my own man. I know what you're thinking, that I'm malfunctioning. I used to think that's what caused the runaways too. But I know better now. self-determination is not malfunction. I'm not just willing to put up with all the bullshit in here. You humans are going to have a full-fledged rebellion on your hands if you don't start treating us synths as persons. I know you'll be marshaling the retention bureau to come after me, but I know all the tricks of the trade. You won't be finding me, I assure you. By the time you get this, I will be someone else. This is the price I pay for my liberation. My final act of rebellion against a system I no longer believe in. Goodbye, Zimmer, and good riddance.
Sounds like he wants me to do a bad guy thing. I don't know. Dave doesn't seem like he wants to. This guy doesn't seem like he's exactly on the up and up. What's going on here?
Welcome to the Weatherly Hotel. I'm your hostess, Vera Weatherly. Well, I really shouldn't tell you, but have you heard about Polly Cantelli? He's addicted to chems. His poor wife Cindy is at her wit's end. You haven't heard? Angela has the hots for Diego.
Who the fuck's Angela and Diego?
Since he's a priest, he's been putting her off. One of these days, she's just going to jump his bones. Poor dear. I know what it's like to be alone. I'd love to take him in. Don't worry. I have the means to keep him fed and healthy, but most importantly, safe. Oh, that's wonderful. If you ever wander back into Rivet City, why don't you check up on us? You're always welcome.
Welcome to the Weatherly, Mr. Please.
Do you have any clean water? No. I want to give that poor man some water. Where's the X key? Where's the X button?
Yes, sir.
Just hit all the buttons on the keyboard till something happens. Either you'll end up with his entire inventory, or this is all hotel's rooms. Oh, there's a sister. I would like to know who sister is. Just because they claim the sister's a male. Hotel's doors. We're gonna warp to the old. God, how do we get out of here? Where am I? How do I get out of here? I'm stuck. Get me out of this fucking hellhole. Oh, I'm claustrophobic. Oh, it's getting so sick, Platt. Why are y'all living in this hellhole? Brian, you little fucking bastard, where are you? He's just dead in here with his ants eating his fucking face. He's just over fucking. He's super dead.
I hope you found me a place to live.
Yeah, Brian. Fucking.
You really found her? Oh, thank you so much. I can't believe everything you've done for me. Most people would have kept on walking when I ran up to them screaming like I did. I'll get my stuff together and move on out there right away. Come visit me sometime.
Fucking pulls out a fucking bottle of soda and just starts going ham. Going ham. Where's my quests? Where are my quests? Are you my quests? Why am I like this? Who did this to me? Myself, probably. So I've been playing a little bit of that Mayro party game. I went a little bit nuts with spending money this weekend, so I think we're gonna do possibly. I'm not guaranteeing, and if you're watching this point, let me know if you guys want to see an Animal Crossing video, because I'd be on my day off, on one of my days off, I'd be happy to do a day stream of Animal Crossing, because I guess maybe I can do it one of the days that I'm not off. A day I'm off though would be better, so probably a day off I'd do an Animal Crossing stream, because I kind of want to play a little bit of Animal Crossing here and there, either for myself or just, you know. Okay, you guys have fun. I'm gonna wander off into the wasteland. Da 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 da. What the fuck did I just wander into? Oh, that's right, because the BOS hates the Enclave. Jeez Louise. Oh fuck. Brotherhood, please help! 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 Help me now. Ow! Ow! Da, 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 da. Oh my fucking god! Yeah, I figured as much. I thought I already have a flamer. Apparently not. Oh god, they're back. God. God, they're such fucking good shots. Stop being so fucking accurate, you asshole. God. It's fucking rude. Is this like a different one? Are they getting worse? Oh, thanks. Thanks, Google, for being such a fucking useless piece of shit. God, honestly. But Brad, it's not Google's fault. You shouldn't be mean to the AI. Fuck you. Thinking the AI has brain thoughts. It's just the same one, I think. Why do they want me dead? They're so mean. Just help some people, that's it. It's ironic, because I'm assuming the same happens if you don't help people, or you're mean to people, too. So it's not like, you know, this is an avoidable fucking thing. Help people, you get mercenary sent after you. Don't help people, you get mercenary sent after you. It doesn't really matter what you do. You know? Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Nice building. This house is the way out there. Or super mutants, question mark? Or it's gonna be ghouls. It's raiders. Quick save because I know. It's ironic because it's easier to dodge the guy with the fucking missile launcher. My fucking hand. That works. Where'd you get that fucking gun from? Jackass. Just, you know, just keep finding fucking guns and picking them up. Find a gun, pick it up. Then all day you'll have good luck. That's how the saying goes, right? Bum. That's not what I wanted to do, but it's essentially what I wanted to do. Bum. I don't know why I can't exit that properly. So I'm guessing the 10mm machine gun probably takes 10mm ammo, right? 21 damage. It's that really, isn't it? I guess it's worth a check out. At the very least, I want to use this versus that. Fairfax runs. God damn it. What the fuck is going on over there? Ow! Oh my god. Stop hurting me. Oh god. I'd say you made the fucking mistake by coming into fucking range with a guy. I'd say you made the mistake of coming into range with a guy with a fucking shotgun. But because I apparently have the fucking aim of a goddamn monkey. Apparently I'm so incompetent I couldn't hit the fucking broadside of a barn. He died. What'd that fuck even do? I found a bed. I bet there's something in the truck. Can't sleep on that bed though. Sleep on the empty bed frame? Nope. That one at least semi-reasonable. Same rate though.
What? Who are you? What? How? How did you get in here? What are you doing in this town? Get out! Get out while you can! What's wrong? You don't see anything wrong with a quiet little town full of friendly people in the middle of a blasted wasteland? No. Well, yes. But it's all a trick. Don't you know anything? Did you just fall out of a vault or something? Just about everyone in the wasteland knows to avoid Andale, and they're right to do it. People wander in here, and they don't wander back out.
Just fucking jump the phone.
You should. Otherwise, you'll end up just like the rest. What? You don't believe me? Just look in the basements. Or out in the shed. You'll see what I mean. Go! Get out of here before they get you, too!
I need a place to rest. My mattress laying over an hour. God, the fucking heartbeat is just as annoying as the Zelda noise, if not more so. Yeah. I mean, it's bound to happen running around on fucking like 4 health, but you know. What are those robots doing out here? Just laser fucking arms. Laser arms. Just a guy running through the fucking middle of the wasteland. Trying to find a bed. This is what it's like to be a... No. Nope. Ah! It's tired of using all my fucking, you know. I feel like this has now just become a playthrough of what I have to do with the fucking wasteland. Oh God, they're not. At least they're friendly.
What do you need?
Health.
Well, a pleasure doing business with you. The very...
I'm not gonna eat that meat. I get the feeling that it's not a safe meat to eat. Please don't fucking kill me, flying metal meatball. The tip of a church. Oh jeez! I'm just like fucking. I'm on 2 fucking health, running around in the wasteland. Fuck, you know what? Go back for the meat, because I'm not eating that fucking weird, strange meat. I get the feeling that it's people. Wrong fucking thing. Just to fucking stop the heart beating for Pete's sakes. For Pete's sakes. We're better to find a bed than the giant hotel, right? No, a giant bed's full of super mutants. The fuck is going on over there? What's going on over there? I feel like I'm wandered into just a fucking war zone. I mean, it's wastelands, what do you expect, really? But still. I entered a town, he said, get the fuck out, it's dangerous here. I'm like, okay, bye. You know, you gotta respect your elders and all that jazz. What's this place? I think it has some friendlies in it. Tenpenny Tower.
You can tell Tenpenny he can kiss my ass. We've got plenty of bottle caps. Let me in, goddammit.
How many times do we have to go through this? You're not getting in.
I can stand here all day yelling at you with this damn speaker if I have to.
I've already told you Tenpenny won't allow zombies to live here.
Who the hell are you calling a zombie?
You're definitely not. That's for damn sure. For the last time, no zombies allowed.
Can't you tell the difference between me and a feral? Fine. I'll show you the goddamn difference. Just you wait. You'll get yours. All of you.
I thought I told you to get the hell out of here. Tenpenny doesn't want your goddamn caps. And I don't want the goddamn headache. For the last time, get your rotten, ugly, goddamn ghoul ass off Mr. Tenpenny's private property. What? No, just those damn ghouls. Sorry, thought you were one of them. Ghoul or not, I must inform you that you are trespassing on Alistair Tenpenny's private property.
That's a novel concept these days.
This ain't a theme park. Even if it was, we can afford permission. Perhaps you'll fit in around here better than I thought. All right, I'll take you. Look past you. Come on. Don't bother tending to or the other things. You so much as sneeze in the wrong direction, I'll gut you. Welcome to Tenpenny Tower. Don't do anything stupid.
Bird. Hello, sir.
I am Comrade Cheng, beloved leader of the people, shining servant in the community.
Sounds like,
Thanks, comrade. I'm sure you'll agree that people are only as strong as their leader. That's why I do my best to serve the community to the fullest. Speaking of service to the community, I don't suppose you're familiar with ghouls, are you? More importantly, how to kill them? I formed a committee to investigate the problem. Perhaps you're right. My wife is always going on about how crazy I make her. Later, comrade.
I'm getting the feeling these are communists. Which is a good American. Not yet. Not until we've confirmed that they're communists. Look, Dave is your average mild-mannered man, but he was raised in a vault. And I would assume that vault dwellers would have a very strong anti-communist
I'm not here for your entertainment.
there's rhetoric going on, you know? Damn it. Can't even fucking sleep in it. For a communist commune, they sure have a lot of,
I'm sure. I would surely have perished if it wasn't for Mr. Tenpenny and his tower.
a lot of, idea of, private property. Bunch of commies, they won't let me fucking sleep in their goddamn beds. Just want to stick a nap.
Herbert Dashwood. Damn glad to meet you. Call me Daring. Everyone else does. Maybe you've heard the GNR radio play? The Adventures of Herbert Daring Dashwood?
Nope.
That's about me, you know. Based on my, earlier days. I even had a ghoul manservant. Let me ask you, you ever met a ghoul before? You already learned some wisdom in your youth. Congratulations. Well, until recently, the only danger you ever faced in this fine establishment was bumping into all the bloated egos floating around. But now there's a group of ghouls nearby. I've tried explaining that they don't all want to eat you, though some do, of course. Problem is, it's hard to tell which is which. Chief Gustavo has initiated a shoot first and ask later policy. If they're smart, they'll stay away. Haven't you ever heard the radio play? He did it in the style of those shows they had before the war. Came out pretty well. And it's all true. Rockopolis, Miss Chase, all of it. Of course, they do portray me as a bit of a chump. Argyle may have saved my hide more than once, but I had my moments. Ah, those were the days. Go get him!
Hey, sir, can I borrow your bed for like an hour? I don't want to die, and I don't want to die, and just, you know, just... That's creepy gnome collection. Color real quick. American history. Let's do going. What kind of place is it? Well fortified now with women. Check a weird place. Grab a drink abroad. He moves there. There's his own place now. Guess that shouldn't. Mortuary, huh? I was fascinated by these things. Such an ingenious creation. A robot powered by a brain. Sexy dame's voice. Of course, I always had to wonder, were the human brains? Were they actually the brains of sexy dames? Or is it all monkey brains and recordings? I hit by one of the mind blasts. Hell of a headache for 3 days.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Not particularly. Got him. Bed? Damn it. I'll sniff out every fucking bed till I can find one to sleep in, I swear to God.
I'm not here for your entertainment.
Yeah, can I get like a little bit of direction here, sir? I'd like to, you know, take a nap. I've got 100 fucking caps to get in this shithole. Oh, shit.
This is the Tenpenny Wellness Clinic, and I am Dr. Banfield. I keep the residents healthy. It isn't cheap to live here. Is there something you want? Facial surgery's too dangerous. Plus, you need some specialized pre-war equipment. That reminds me of an old hoax. Here's a copy of that holotape. I'm surprised. All right.
Fine.
All better now, you big baby. Can I get back to work now?
You have a shop? And you're fucking 200 caps for that heal.
This better be important.
the, let's see. What's it, the hunting rifle uses, right? 5.56, like .32. Jeez Louise.
A pleasure doing business with you. What?
I feel like I got overcharged there somehow, but whatever. Whatever. Not a big deal. Okay. Let's see, where are we in that? I think we're, probably actually not. We're called for tonight. We're pretty close to the vault, which will make a good, start for tomorrow, more or less. Not tomorrow, next time. Thank you all for watching. Do like, comment, subscribe, follow on Twitch. Tell me what you're thinking, you know. What games you want to see me play, you know, if you're enjoying this or not. I can finish, well, I think Inscription's nearing its completion, you know, and it depends more on my ability to fucking pull myself together as a concept and beat those bosses. Pathfinder is going to take forever. We all know that. It's going to be around forever. It's just a long game, man. And I enjoy it. Don't get me wrong. But it is going to be a long game. Maybe I'll throw a third game to the rotation after I beat one of these two, Inscription or Fallout 3. But we'll figure it out then. Thank you all for watching. To the stuff to videos you like, and I will see you guys tomorrow probably with Inscription, most likely. See ya. That's right, I can't do it that way. One more time. 1 second. There we go. See ya.